Hello family, how you all doing? I hope you're all doing good. In today's video, I want to quickly share with us what you can do to protect your children from bad friends, bad company, and bad peer group. Most of our children are well brought up at home, but when they go outside, they mix up with so many people with different backgrounds. So when you do this assignment, it will protect your child from meeting up with people with poor or upbringing, people with, when they don't have the same reasoning with them, people with poor foundation. So if you watch this video to the end, by the grace of God, you are going to testify. So if you're a parent here, a guardian, a sibling, an adult watching me, this video will be very, very useful to you. So all you need to do for me to protect your children, especially now that the summer holiday is almost over, is to get clothes. When you get your clothes, you are going to get sea salt. Then you are going to get the child's clothes, stockings, anything that the child wear on the body. If you can even do it for your adult children, especially those ones that don't obey you as a parent or as a guardian or as a sibling, an elder sibling. So when you get these three ingredients, you are going to get a bowl of water or a bucket of clean water. What do? You are going to add 2 tablespoons of sea salt. Please, it must be sea salt. Sea salt is more powerful for this assignment than any other salt. So if you are watching me and you don't have sea salt in your kitchen, you are doing the wrong thing. So get your sea salt, get 7 cloves, 7 pieces of cloves, add it inside that water. You are going to pray. Tell God that you want your children to be useful to you. You want your children to be protected from every evil friends. That any friendship that will mislead your children, that friendship will never hold. For most of you that have children that have joined bad company, they have bad friends, you've talked, you have done everything to separate them and they are still friends. This assignment is very perfect for you to separate them. Now you pray according to what you want. If you want to protect them from meeting bad friends, you are going to channel your prayer towards that. If you want to separate them from the bad friends they are following already, this is a prayer you are going to use. So you change your prayer based on what you want. So take for instance, you want them to separate from the kind of friends they are going out with. You are going to say, God, I want my child, you call your child's name, if your child's name is Solution Empire, to stay away from so person. This person, ever since they became friends, he has done some, he have changed my child's attitude. My child no longer say the truth. My child now smokes. My child no longer obeys me. My child no longer listens to me. God, as I do this assignment, may they part ways. As I do this simple spiritual assignment, may they turn to enemies. I don't want them to fight. I don't want them to quarrel. Let them just separate peacefully without any fight. You know, there's some friendship you want to end, they will start attacking your child, especially those ones that are that have joined cultism. Once you want to leave, they will even kill that child. So pray that God should make them separate without any fight, without any quarrel. Let them just part ways. Then if maybe as school is resuming, you don't want them to involve or get in touch with bad people. This is a new session. So many new students will join the school. The ones that the school have suffered to bring up, the new ones will come and corrupt them. So pray that any bad child, any child with poor upbringing, any child that is corrupt will never come close to your children. Parents, protect your children like an egg. If anything goes wrong, you are accountable because you brought them to this world. As a guardian, it is your duty to watch your child. So pray and protect them from mixing up with bad people. All these people that have joined witchcraft, most of them started it from school. They started it from childhood. Most of them that have joined cultism, they even started it from secondary school. They started forming a group. Before you know it, once they get into university, they will just join. So start early to look for a black goat before before the night comes. In that way, you are going to liberate them. You are going to get them out of anything that is going to destroy their future. Now, some of you will say, how will I know that my child has joined bad group? How will I know that my child is not behaving well? How will I know my child is initiated? There are so many steps to know. How will I know that my child is no longer the child I used to have? Some of these children, they pretend. Once they come home, they will pretend to be the obedient child. But if you're a parent that is wise, that understand your child's movement, you will notice once your child start doing something that is not good. There's so many signs. Number one, you will notice that your child will no longer be attentive in the class. He or she, he will no longer take his studies seriously. If you go to a good school, the teacher will keep writing on the book. Your child is going backwards, he's dropping academically. In his appraisal, daily appraisal, you will know. Even the attitude he displays in the house, he will no longer take his studies serious. To do his homework, his assignment will become a problem. Another sign is the child will start being disobedient. When you talk, when you send the child for an errand, he or she will not do it. And when you ask, he's not even ready or she's not even ready to do it. No fear. Another one, the child will stop being afraid of you. Once you talk one, the child will talk 20. And is even ready. Some of them will even be ready to fight you because they have joined bad group. They have promised them protection in that group. They have promised if your mother or your father touches you, we will come and fight for you. So you see your child challenging you. So when you have such experience, this assignment is a very good one you're going to do. Now, when you get all these things, after the prayer, sprinkle the water. Dip your hand on that water that you have mixed your clothes and your salt. Sprinkle it on that clothes or the socks or the hanky, anything that belongs to that child that he or she wears on the body. Sprinkle it and go and spread that cloth to sun dry. By the grace of God, when you do this 7 times, you can do it with 7 different clothes or the same clothes. The child, and you pray, the child will stop whoever that is going out with. You will see them part ways peacefully, without any fight, without any quarrel. You will notice that your child have totally changed from his attitude, from those things that keep him late night. Some of these children, you see them keeping late night, and you as a parent, you cannot talk. Somebody told me the other day that the child was misbehaving. When I told her what, she said, he's my only child, the punishment will be too tough for him. I quietly cut my phone, because being an only child, that is even when you should be very, very attentive to your child. That is when you should even be more concerned that if you don't raise that child well, the child will end up being useless to you. So being an only child will even give you more power, to more wisdom, more strength to even protect that child with everything in you. Don't pet an only child. Don't even pet your children in the wrong way. Talk of an only child. I'm not the kind of person that say, oh, he's an only child, let's pamper. No, 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 no. You will not see that in my house. Scold a child with the right hand and bring him and correct the child with your left hand. Even the Bible says it, spare the rod and spoil the child. So let's not encourage evil thing. And as a parent, once you see another child doing something bad, you can talk to the parents. I'm not saying you should go and start beating the child. There are some parents that don't like people beating their child. Correct the child or report the child to the parents and say, look at what your child is doing. And don't say it from this place of hate. Some people will come and start using it as if their own child is more precious or more better than the other person. They will complain in a mockery way. Say it from the place of love. The parents will always understand and even thank you. So if this assignment, when you do this assignment, please endeavor to pray, and by the grace of God, you are going to testify. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in my next one.